Hey guys, it's Janixa and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the polishes that I wore in the month of November 2022. There's just one more month left of the year, you guys, and that was pretty crazy. I can't believe that this year is pretty much already gone. I feel like time really is such a thief. I wore 13 manicures this past month, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright, I moved over so that I could insert the pictures. The very first polish that I wore in the month of November 2022 was Orly's November Fog. This one, you guys, I have seen it on other people and I think it's absolutely stunning on other people. But on me, I just didn't like it. I felt like it looked kind of washed out. So it definitely was not my favorite polish to wear. I think I only wore it for about a day and then I took it off immediately because it just wasn't my thing. Again, love it on other people, don't like it very much on myself. Next up, I wore Wildflower Lacquer's Stolen Flame from April Polish Pickup. I have heard such great things about this polish, especially from Hillary at Mediocre Manis, and I was excited to wear it. I'm like, this is gonna be a good one, I'm gonna love it. And then I put it on and I didn't love it. It was kind of thick to work with. Like, there's so much flakies in that polish that it's pretty thick to work with. So I didn't like that right off the bat. And then I just thought that on my nails, it didn't look the way it does on other people's nails. I feel like Stolen Flame glows on other people's nails. And for some reason on mine, it was just kind of blah. I don't know. And that makes me sad because Wildflower Lacquer has become one of my favorite indie brands. So yeah, just made me sad. Next up, I wore Zoya's Yara, and I really like this one. This one is a nice army green, really similar to this shirt that I'm wearing, and it's got gold shimmer running throughout, and that is such a beautiful combination. It's the perfect combination for fall. It had a beautiful formula. I really did enjoy this one. I feel like this was the first manicure of the month that I actually really did enjoy, because the first two they just didn't do it for me, unfortunately. Next up, I wore Color Club's Kiss My Astrology, and this is the first purple that I wore, I think. I don't know, I lose track, you guys, I'm sorry. But I think it's the first purple that I wore since August and, you know, my entire month of purples. I really thought that I was going to go the rest of the year without wearing purple, but who am I kidding? I do love purple way too much. I love purple polish way too much to go, you know, a few months without wearing it. This polish was really gorgeous, had a lot of shimmer. I really enjoyed it. I don't wear Color Club all that often, but this polish made me want to change that because it was just so beautiful. It had a beautiful formula. The shimmer in it is gorgeous. This one would also look really great matte. I have been kind of getting into wearing my nails matte, even though I haven't exactly done it, but I want to do it. So I have been looking at polishes and thinking this one would look really great matte, this one would look really great matte. So yeah, I think this Kiss My Astrology is one that would look fantastic mattified. Next up, I wore Holo Taco's Mischief, and I also paired this up with Scattered Holo Taco. And the reason that I did this combination is because I wore Wildflower Lacquer's Potion last month, and you guys, I fell in love with it. It's one of my favorite polishes now. It's absolutely stunning. So I wanted something that would look similar to that, but I didn't want to wear Potion again because I don't want to use it up now. Oh, I feel like I need a backup bottle of Potion now because I'm so afraid to use it and, you know, have it get a fill line and then go halfway and then be gone. I know, it's dumb, but anyway, I wanted something that would be similar to Potion, and this was it. I really enjoyed this combination. I've really been enjoying shifty polishes lately, so I'm looking into more multi-chromes This was a really beautiful combination. The first time that I wore one of the Holo Choco multi-chromes, so very excited about that. It had a great formula, no issues whatsoever. It was pretty much a one coater. Formula was excellent. So yeah, I had a lot of fun wearing this one, and it did remind me of Potion, but there's nothing quite like Potion though. Next up, I wore Orly's Light My Campfire. You guys, this is like fire on your nails. It is so bright and it glows so much. I loved it. It's such a beautiful polish. In the past, I have talked about the Orly breathable line, and I had said that it just didn't last on my nails and I would get bubbles and it just was not good. Well, I want to say that that was probably user error, because now it's perfect on my nails. It lasts beautifully. There's no bubbles. So I'm thinking that maybe it was because I used it the way it's technically intended to be used, without a base coat and a top coat before. And that's probably why I had those issues. But now I do use it with a base coat and a top coat, and I had no issues whatsoever. Next up, I wore China Glaze's Mahoganie. This is an older one. I bought this one because of videos that I've watched from Miss Holly Berries. She talked about it, she showed swatches of it, and it was gorgeous, and I had to have it. And thankfully I found it for like maybe $8 or $10 on eBay, so it was really cheap. And oh my gosh, you guys, it's so beautiful. It's the perfect fall manicure. I was actually kind of bummed that I wore this before Thanksgiving, because I felt like it would have been perfect for a Thanksgiving manicure. It has a good formula. It does have the old China Glaze skinny brush, so I think I needed to do like 3 coats with this, but I didn't care. It was worth it to me because it was a beautiful polish. Next up, I wore Dimension Nails Bighorn Sheep. Dimension Nails is such a great brand, you guys. The owner, Stephanie, is the best. She is just so kind, so awesome. She sent over some PR, and this polish was included in the PR package. And oh my gosh, you guys, it's so beautiful. It is a one coater, and it's surprising because this type of polish, it's on the lighter side, you know? So usually you always need 2 coats with it, and when I swiped that first swipe on my nail and it was completely opaque, I was so shocked. This is such a beautiful polish. As soon as I swatched it, I had to put it on my nails right away, and I wasn't disappointed. This is gorgeous. Next up, I wore Wildflower Lacquer's Serein. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. I'm sorry. I didn't look it up before filming the video, but this one is the 2.0 version. Wow, this is really beautiful, you guys. It's got a lot of shift to it. There's a lot going on. However, it wasn't my absolute favorite in the moment. I don't think I was ready to wear this one. You know how you love a polish in a bottle, and even when you put it on, you think it's beautiful, but you just think, I'm not in the mood to wear this polish yet. It wasn't quite the time to wear it yet. That's how I felt with this one. So I feel like I need to revisit when I'm more in the mood for a polish like this, a green polish like this. So my opinions on it is that it's beautiful, but I need to give it another try. Next up, I did a Skittle Mani with the Zoya Sunset palette. These polishes are so pretty. I really love the yellow in this collection. So, of course, I wanted to do a Skittle Mani, and originally this was going to be my Thanksgiving manicure, but I took it off the day before Thanksgiving, so it was not my Thanksgiving manicure, but this was still a beautiful manicure. The polishes work beautifully, no issues whatsoever, good formulas. I did switch out to the Z-Wide brush because I just prefer it, you guys. It's a great brush. So yeah, this was a cute Skittle. Again, I am not a huge fan of Skittles on me. I love them on other people, but on me, I don't know, I just don't like them. I feel like it looks weird on me. I don't know, it's just personal preference because, like I said, I do love them on other people. Next up, I wore Holo Choco's Fairy Tale, which is one of their recent magnetics, and Choco Holo. I thought this manicure would look a lot better than it did, but in the end, I didn't really like it. I don't really like Fairy Tale. I feel like the magnetization is not, you know, as in your face as I would like it to be. I actually ended up returning the Holo Choco Magnetics collection because I really hated it, you guys. And It's not to say that they're bad polishes. They're not. The formulas were fine, and you know, it's just me personally. I didn't like them. I felt like the magnetization was not as strong as I would like to, you know, see it. And for like $80 for 5 polishes, no, I need to be in love with them, and I wasn't, and I returned them. This is only the second time I've ever returned polish in the like 4 years that I've been obsessed with polish, and it hurts my heart to return polishes. I don't like to, but they're expensive, you guys, and like I said, I need to be in love with them in order to justify spending $80 on 5 polishes. Next up, I wore OPI's Teenage Dream. I've worn this one before this year, but I didn't know what to wear, so I just figured let's go with a favorite, and Teenage Dream is definitely a favorite for me. So I put it on and I loved it. I kept it on for like 4 days, and yeah, it was just a beautiful polish. And lastly, I put on Wildflower Lacquer's David and Patrick from the final Schitt's Creek's collection from Wildflower Lacquer. I'm so upset because I only just started watching Schitt's Creek earlier this year. I binged it earlier this year, and I fell in love, and then I realized that Wildflower Lacquer had a bunch of Schitt's Creek polishes, and now I'm upset that I don't have them. So if you have any Wildflower Lacquer Schitt's Creek polishes that you're willing to destash, please keep me in mind because I would really love to have them. This one is absolutely stunning, you guys. Actually, it reminds me of Potion a little bit. I'm still wearing it right now. It's really, really gorgeous. When I did that first swipe, I gasped. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. Wildflower Lacquer has really become one of my favorite brands, and I'm just so bummed that I don't have some of the older polishes. The Schitt's Creek, the Golden Girls, the Selena. It's just a bummer for me. I wish that I could get my hands on all of these. So again, if you happen to have them and you're wanting to destash, please reach out to me over on Instagram because I would love to take them off your hands. Alright guys, that's it. Those are the polishes that I wore in the month of November 2022. Let me know in the comments down below which mani of mine was your favorite this month, and also let me know what polishes you wore in the month of November. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!